If you're normally greeted with clutter, chaos, or unfinished business when you get home, then you probably feel anxious or overstimulated most of the time. I mean, the outside world is already stressful enough, so your home definitely shouldn't be adding to it. Your space isn't just where you sleep and eat, it's your therapy. As someone who grew up in a very Korean household, my meticulous grandma drilled into my brain that how you live determines who you are. Like, she was strict. Shoes off the second you walked in, make your bed every single day even if you're sick, and make your home healthy. At 24 now, I feel like I've lived by that philosophy and it's kind of become my motto. So if your home's been stressing you out instead of nurturing you, I'm gonna tell you how to create a softer, cozier space so that you can truly feel at peace. Listen, if you are still buying polyester, nylon, or acrylic, you are doing your home and body a disservice. Non-organic materials like these are plastics. So when you're putting them in your home or wearing them, your skin is exposed to chemicals all day long. And over time, these fabrics can shed microplastics, which can accumulate in the body. This will disrupt your hormones and cause disease, which is no bueno. Even synthetic fabrics on furniture can off-gas chemicals into the air. So switch out the plastics for organic fabrics. Think cotton, linen, wool, hemp, etc. These are usually processed with fewer dyes and chemicals like formaldehyde, which means less risk of irritation, allergies, and chemical absorption in the skin. And of course, this will improve the air quality in your home. Basically, any fabric that touches your body should be a natural organic material, especially your bedding. I bought mine from Avocado Mattress. They have all organic cotton bedding and the quality is insane. It literally feels like I'm sleeping in a hotel every night. I also tend to run hot when I sleep, so having cotton sheets that are breathable has been a lifesaver for me. Other things in your home that should be made from natural fabrics are your clothes, curtains, towels, and rugs. Again, basically anything that touches your skin or that you come in contact with regularly. When I switched out my bedding and stopped buying polyester clothes, I just felt so much better. You just have peace of mind knowing that everything in your home is clean and better for your health. Another cozy home hack that I swear by is warm lighting. I do not want my home to feel like a hospital, thank you very much. The temperature of your lights actually makes a huge difference on your mood and mental state. Warm light is better for bedrooms and spaces where you want to relax. Warm lighting supports good sleep and makes the environment just feel more soft and intimate, whereas cool light is usually designed for offices, studios, or any focus space. So swapping harsh white bulbs for warm, soft-toned ones can instantly transform your space into a calm sanctuary. Now, if you have ceiling lights that you can't change, or let's be honest, you're too lazy to change, you can always just add supplemental lighting like lamps. Trust me, I rarely turn on the big light in my room. I just use my nightstand lamps as lighting, or if I'm feeling different, I'll turn on my floor lamp. But please do not get those tacky LED lights for your room. You know which ones I'm talking about. The one that every TikToker has. Like, I am all for everyone having their own unique taste and style when it comes to their room, but I just cannot get behind those LED lights. First of all, it's an eyesore, and second, most of those colors do not give soft and cozy. It's giving, I'm 16 and I want my room to feel like the club. Something that I'm growing more obsessed with as I get older is air. Yes, I'm talking literal air. The air that you breathe is so important for not only the quality of your home, but also your health. And specifically, the humidity level of your air plays a huge role. Keeping the air in your home at the right humidity can actually help prevent you from getting sick by limiting the presence of airborne viruses. It also keeps your skin, eyes, and nose from drying out and getting irritated. So this is why I love having a humidifier in my home. And this one by Dreo has been a game changer for me. This is their newest launch and it is perfect for any space in the home. I've suffered from eczema my entire life, and especially during the winter months, my skin gets drier than the desert. But for some reason, it just never dawned on me before that humidity can play a huge role in your skin health. So that's why I've been loving my Dreo Smart Humidifier. It has a 40-inch tall ultra-fine mist and a 30-hour runtime, which is insane. And the best part is it just looks really clean and aesthetically pleasing, unlike a lot of other humidifiers on the market, which just look like eyesores. And speaking of good lighting, this humidifier has 1,500 customizable RGB lights, so you can change it to any color to fit your vibe. Since this is a smart humidifier, it also pairs with the Dreo app, which allows you to turn it on and adjust the mist levels and colors directly from your phone. Balanced humidity is essential for soft skin, easier breathing, and overall wellness. And the Dreo humidifier keeps the air hydrated while adding to your home's cozy vibe, especially during the cold and dry months. You can check it out using the link in the description, and thank you so much to Dreo for sponsoring this video. Speaking of air, the other way I like to get better quality air in my home is by having air purifying plants. These are plants that naturally remove toxins from the air and increase oxygen levels. Snake plants, pothos, and peace lilies are just some examples, but there are a ton. I have a birds of paradise in my room and a couple orchids, and although the orchids are a bit barren right now, they still get the job done and they just add a bit of greenery to my space. Having houseplants in general is one of my favorite ways to freshen up my home. They naturally improve the air quality and they're just really calming to look at. The other good thing about air purifying plants is that they are super easy to take care of. Like, I am a terrible plant mom. I've killed every single one in the past, but most air purifying plants are pretty self-sufficient, so you don't need to water them a ton. And I've kept these guys alive for over a year, so that says a lot. Also, getting a humidifier can help your plants thrive better indoors since most of them are native to tropical climates. So having both plants and my Dreo humidifier in my room has just improved the air so much. I feel like I can just breathe easier. Another huge part of creating a soft home is actually the products you use on a daily basis. A lot of conventional cleaning sprays, candles, and even laundry detergents are full of harmful chemicals, hormone disruptors, and even allergens. So if you're someone who struggles with headaches, allergies, or skin problems, most of the time it's actually because of the products you're using. As a certified eczema girly, I would know. Like, there was a time I couldn't even wear jeans. That's how bad it was. So the best thing you can do to create a soft home is swapping out your products for cleaner alternatives. I started doing this when I was going through my gut health journey, and it has made such a big difference, not only for my health, but also my mood. Instead of harsh cleaning sprays, I like to use plant-based cleaners. I'll link some of my favorites down below. And the same goes for scents. I don't use artificial air fresheners. They honestly make me want to gag. Instead, I love essential oil diffusers or just opening up the windows. You will be shocked by how much of a difference fresh air makes. I also keep these little lavender sachet bags in my closet that naturally keep my clothes fresh. Even for my personal scent, I've been using more body oils than traditional perfumes. Oils give off this soft, natural scent that feels more like you rather than something you just sprayed on. They don't smell alcohol-y like perfumes, and they're just a lot gentler on the skin. Y'all know I love my Osea body oil. It has this citrus scent that just smells so clean and fresh, and it makes my skin look so hydrated. I use this every day, and no, they're not sponsoring me, but I will put the link below. I truly believe that clean swaps don't just make your home healthier, but they make it feel more natural and grounded. Again, my home is my safe space, so I will do everything to make it feel comfortable. On the topic of being comfortable, some of y'all do not prioritize it enough. Like, you are living in chaos and you don't even realize it. A huge part of curating a soft home is actually how you arrange it. This is where feng shui comes in. The idea that the flow of energy in your home affects how you feel. I'm not Chinese, but in Korean culture, we have the same thing. And this was something I didn't realize was an Asian thing until I went to college and was living in the craziest setups, especially in the dorms. Like, I get it. Sometimes you don't have a choice for the tiny space you're given, but I was seeing some crazy things, like people stacking their beds on top of their desk, putting their bed under a window. I was like, how do you people live like this? Basically, the simplest rule for feng shui is don't block the flow of energy. If you walk into a room and the first thing you see is clutter or furniture blocking your path, it makes the whole space feel heavy and suffocating. Instead, you want to arrange the objects and spaces so that it feels open, balanced, and inviting. My bedroom that you see right now was actually intentionally designed for my feng shui. Based on my birth year and time, my personal best direction is west. So my desk where I spend most of my time faces west. My worst direction is south, so I don't sleep or work facing that way. And the reason why I know this is because my mom saw a feng shui specialist, but there are online quizzes you can take to find your personal feng shui. You will notice a huge difference difference in your mood and energy. At least for me, I feel so much more productive and excited to work when my space serves me. These small changes are subtle, but they make a huge difference. You feel calmer, more creative, and more at peace in your own home. Probably one of the best ways you can create a calm and softer home is by keeping it clean. So this is why I am a big believer in the 2-minute tidy up. Basically, if something takes less than 2 minutes to put away, clean, or fix, do it right now. It's always the little tasks that we procrastinate the most on. So when you get home, do not just throw your clothes on a chair, actually put them back in your closet or in the laundry basket. When you finish work for the day, clear off your desk. Put things back in drawers, put away your papers. And after you brush your teeth or wash your face, wipe down the countertop. Oh my god, I cannot stand when people leave the sink wet. Oh, and also, make your bed. All of these take 2 minutes max, but they make the biggest difference in your space. Because let me tell you, clutter is the fastest way to ruin the atmosphere in your home, so don't let it build up. And the best part is, when you do tiny resets throughout the day, you won't have to spend hours deep cleaning on the weekend. My home always stays at this baseline of clean, cozy, and soft without me even thinking about it. And the more you train yourself to live by this standard, the more automatic it will be. But remember, your home doesn't have to look like a Pinterest board, it just has to work and feel good for you. How you live is who you are, and when you take the time to create a peaceful environment at home, you will feel so much calmer internally. If you enjoyed this video, then please take a second to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs some cozy home inspo. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.